Hi, I'm Jacob.
I'm Drayson.
And I'm Eagle.
And welcome to Happy Friday. So, this is our guest star today, Eagle.
Hey guys.
He's a guy that goes to college with us. He may be appearing in some of our sketches at some point. Me and Drayson went on a little bit of an adventure with some other friends from college up to Eugene, which is a town in Oregon, if you didn't know.
Yeah, it's like this.
It's like 2 hours away from here or something like that.
Yeah, 2 hours away from where we're at. We're going to college. So we stopped on the way to use the restroom because, peeing's a thing. And lotto tickets were $2. So we're like, hey, Powerball's $400 million.
Now it's like $450
million. We'll figure out if we win or not tonight. Everyone in the group bought a Powerball ticket except Eagle because he wasn't there. If he was there, he would have bought the Powerball ticket.
Yeah.
We would have. I would have been like, "You're buying a Powerball ticket," and been,
okay.
So, me and Drayson have been thinking and keeping our thoughts to ourselves about whether or not we're going to, like what we would do if we won the lottery. So, Eagle, would you start us off with what you would do?
Oh, geez. So, talking 450 million.
You get 50% of that. So,
and then that's
taxed. So you'd probably get around
225 million.
So you can either get it in payments, which doesn't guarantee that you'll get all of it, or you can take it in a lump sum.
I looked on the website; it's only lump sum.
It's only lump sum now.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Okay. So you get the whole thing. It's taxed by about a quarter, if I remember correctly. So you get about $160 million.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's not too much.
It's
still a lot.
So if you had $160 million, and you can be completely ridiculous over that amount.
I mean, to be honest, I think that I'd probably do something like, make my estate somewhere. I mean, probably in Oregon or somewhere else. Something that's like really heavy in like the fine arts industry because like I'm in music and stuff, and so it's great.
Yeah.
We're all in music.
We all do music
stuff. But buy my estate. Probably have a family, whatever, get all set up. Not paid, set it up so I don't have to pay taxes anymore or something, like.
Because that would be great.
Yeah, I've looked online. There's like these really awesome house designs where like there's literally a water slide in the back of this person's closet. You just kind of like slide down into water, and I was like, wow, that sounds awesome.
So like, should I get dressed for today, or should I just go on the water?
Nah, screw it. Just dive in the water, and I'm pretty sure I always use it. I really like swimming, so. Of course, some of it has to go to charity because you're
not a dick.
Yeah, I'm not a total douche or anything like that.
Because you're a nice person.
Yeah. No, I really am not. I mean, to an extent. But anyways. Pretty much build my estate, get some, set it up, don't have to do taxes anymore, wife, kids, something, and then,
something.
I mean, I don't know.
You do something with it.
The way everything's going right now, I gotta move out of here first before I do anything like that, but, pretty much use all the money, but use it effectively.
Yeah, that's the best idea. You're not going to be like the majority of people that win the Mega Million or the Powerball or any of the big lotteries, they go broke. They actually accumulate debt in under a year,
which doesn't make any sense. Because like you have all this money, and like how do you
go debt with $160 million?
Yeah, seriously.
Like,
just because I see it on the camera. We're sorry about this whole blurry spot in this region where Jason's hands are. That's my laptop camera. It's not the best. We're going to be getting I bought a camera online. It should be here sometime this week, but.
So I won't be blurry anymore.
Yeah, his camera really took the doobie.
Yeah. Camera, what did I tell you about smoking?
He hit that doobie, bro.
All right.
Yeah, so that's pretty much what it is for me. So, Jason?
Okay, so first I'm going to share some things that I heard from other people. One of my friends that I asked what they would do if they won the lottery, they said they'd go off the grid because they don't like social media. So they go off the grid and then they just keep all their money and spend it as they need it. Which is like,
Which is a reasonable
it's reasonable
thing.
Yeah. What would I do if I won the lottery? I'd buy a car because I need a car.
That's all I do. That's it.
$160 million to buy a single car.
Yeah. I'd probably buy my mom a new house just because the one that we're living in isn't the best.
At least you live somewhere. You know, some people are kind of unlucky, but yeah.
Well, we have part of a stop sign holding up our floor, so I mean,
That's a little bit unlucky.
yeah. But I'd donate some to charity, of course.
Of course. Hashtag not a douche.
Hashtag not a douche. Are you
And
a douche? Hope not.
I hope you're not a douche.
Better not be a
Not
douche.
enough.
Don't be none of that douchey self.
Don't be that person.
Unless you're using it to wash yourself, then you that's
Yeah, but that.
Anyways,
moving on.
Anyways, and then I'd probably put some in savings, and I'd get a checking account because I don't have one right now. So I'd get one of those. And that's about all I'd do with it, and just spend
Wouldn't
it
buy
as a needed basis.
Wouldn't buy yourself a house.
Oh, that comes
No.
after college. I actually want to go through college.
Oh, so you'd pay for your own college.
Yes, I'd pay for
So
college.
you're paying for a house for your mom, but not for yourself. But you're gonna use that money to go through college and get yourself a car.
And then a house later on.
Okay, so no 2015 Batmobile or anything like that.
No.
All right.
I already know what car I would buy.
Okay. Oh.
How about you, Jacob?
So I have a very dynamic plan. Actually, I have a couple of plans. I don't know which one I'd actually go with. I'd have to make up my mind if I won. And if I win, then you're gonna have another podcast coming up real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
That goes for probably all of us.
probably before this podcast is released.
Everyone
So in the
except
past,
me.
sorry. I would probably. I'd probably invest a lot in this YouTube channel, to be honest.
Yeah.
YouTube's been something I've really enjoyed doing, even when I was just doing songs. Like, I pore over analytics and the statistics and who's watching and the demographics, and I kind of nerd out over that when I have nothing else to do, and when I have stuff to do.
Anyways.
And
just a little bit. Just like.
he's my other arm. Whoa, eagle.
Took you forever. That was great. All right. Not actually gay. Just want to point that out. I still respect gays.
He's just eagle.
He's just eagle.
Yeah.
So,
We got no one.
Other than so away from the YouTube stuff, I'd probably like set up a little studio. I'd probably invest a lot. I'd probably build a storage crate home because I think those things are cool.
They are.
But that would just be my second home. Like that would be like my retreat type of thing. I'd have it like somewhere in the mountains in the area where we live. But then I'd probably own a mansion somewhere. Maybe not. Maybe just have that storage crate home and call that good because that'd actually be really cool. Yeah, I have an asphyxiation with how cool those things are and how low.
Look them up.
Yeah,
They're
they're
cool.
actually freaking badass.
Yeah.
Pretty great.
Okay, thanks for that.
Funny.
Oh god.
Anyways.
So I'm going to continue on. That's just one of my plans. I've always been really big on charity. I donate a lot of the money to charity, to like just local charities in the area. A lot of money to the food banks around here because we live in a very impoverished zone.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of people that are a lot worse off than I am. I mean, I'm going to college. We're going to college. We're not like taking. I don't think any of us are taking out an exorbitant amount of student loans yet.
No, there's just really like a lot of people.
Getting there.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, there's just that like there's that point where in college like most of the students. Like the irony is that like they have all this money, but it's all going towards college, so they're like super poor.
Yeah.
And it's I hope that like
At the beginning, it seems like we have a lot of money.
Sorry, someone's coming in. Ignore the person in the background.
the person in the background. Nice sweater.
Yeah, we're not going to do a retake of this because we're just going to do this all in one take. The last one we did in several takes, and I feel like that wasn't as personal as this is going. So ignore that music. That music wasn't there.
I don't even know the song, but whatever.
Yeah.
Where were we?
I was talking about my other plan.
Donating to charities, poor people.
Poor people.
Oh yeah. Like he was saying, a lot of college students, they come here and they have money, but then it's all gone and they're in debt by the time they leave college.
Yeah. Which is, let's not get into that because that's a can of worms that people might not agree with us.
Yeah.
And I don't want to I don't want to do that. So
Hashtag not a douche.
Hashtag not a douche. Octothorpe not a douche. That's the name of that symbol.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'd invest in a stable Roth IRA and maybe some more venture capital stuff, some more risky loans with more risky investments.
Probably put some in stock.
Yeah, that's what a Roth IRA is. It's a stock.
Yeah.
It's just going to give you guys an economics lesson. A Roth IRA is a stock that is actually, it's a group stock and it's distributed amongst a bunch of companies. So the risk is relatively low and also the return is relatively low. So if you want a reliable source of income and that is as reliable as it can get as a Roth IRA, it's non-taxed, it grows non-taxed, but when you withdraw it becomes taxed. So it can grow at a faster rate than if it was taxed to begin with because you're compound interest and stuff. I'm not going to go.
Talk to your local financial advisor for assistance.
Because I'm not completely knowledgeable, but I know a little bit.
Yeah.
But risk return ratio, the higher the risk, a little more likely the return will be higher. But with risk, you could get a high return, but the return might fail and everything might go to shit.
Yeah, you don't want to deal with the market crash. Or anything like that.
So
talk to your local financial advisor. Just do that.
As always, invest responsibly. I can't talk. It's okay. Yeah, do a lot of investing. Grow my wealth, not just keep it where it's at. And yeah, that's pretty much all I do right now. I don't drive, so
Pineapples.
yeah, pineapples.
Pineapples.
Yeah. That's just something that'll happen. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about your friend that you're talking about?
I'm gonna get into that whole other spiel.
Okay.
So that was the kind of like my first plan. Do all that stuff. Most of that stays the same, except 90% of it changes. Yeah, almost everything changes. Yeah. So my other plan would be to buy a small island in the South Pacific, build a hotel and resort, and live there, and have my own little country that makes lots of money off of the hotel business.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a lot of in the South Pacific. There's a lot of
Islands for sale.
Islands for sale, and there's a lot of also violence and like you can go to places and you're not allowed to leave the compound. And like the idea would be that like the entire island is inhabited by people that are not stupid, and if you break a lot of laws, you get
kicked out.
You get exiled from the island, and it'd be a safer alternative than going to like places. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but that's almost like my friend I was talking to earlier, and he was like, I go to an island by myself. That's it.
Live there.
Live
Rest
there.
of my life.
You can come visit after 5 years. You can pay for your ticket, but yeah. But those are both of my plans.
Yeah.
So you got two plans. We just got one.
Yeah.
Well, because mine is kind of like straightforward. I know what I want to do.
But you have
because I want to go to college.
Time. Yeah, it takes time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what I do after college, but I know going up to graduating.
You know? just really.
Yeah, and if I stayed stateside, I'd definitely probably invest in housing because I'd probably move to Eugene and buy a lot of real estate there and rent it out to college students.
Yay.
Yeah, and that would give me such great return.
Yeah.
We're running a little bit long.
Yeah, actually, just a little bit over time.
Well, yeah. This will be a longer one. So yeah, you may be getting a video sooner, talking about that. So these people here are going to stay. And there's going to be an auxiliary cast, which is kind of like not really like the podcast that we usually have. Something that we can just, because me and Drayson are both in college. Something if we like get tied up.
So,
Yeah, if we get tied up, we'll just throw that out on a Friday, just so that we have some security. But thanks for watching. If you didn't enjoy this video, share it with your enemies. If you did, share it with your friends. And as always, be safe.